实不过就是痕迹，苦里情绪始终融于情理。没关系，没关系，只是一场游戏，按下重启，傀儡沉寂。命运无常，束手难放。圣诞静默中，喜怒哀乐愁，冷若冰霜，习以为常。世故圆滑，虚伪，何必惧彷徨？随波逐流，水中浮萍，换回片刻安宁。四下伪装，口吻自己，终至意难平。世界待我沉溺，下意识寻找一平。
亲情自己，有意我心。明月疏情，泪自
铃一铃铃铃一，木鸟翩翩归万里。铃一铃铃铃一，天地念履何所依？
Hello, hello, hello. Good morning, evening, afternoon, everyone. Hope you've all been. Hope you've all had a good Monday. Yes, hope you all had a wonderful Monday. I mean, a decent Monday, if anything. Why is my mind going blank all of a sudden? I do not have Alzheimer's, do I? No, I don't. No, I do not have Alzheimer's. Well, I don't think so anyway. But yeah, hopefully everyone's doing well. So to be honest, today's stream, I'm not sure how long it'll be, because we're gonna finish the 1.7 story, right? Because if I recall, we have like an hour left of the story or so. I think it's actually like 40 minutes or something. All right, so we're gonna finish that off today, and then yeah, but I'm not sure how long. I mean, we'll see. We'll see how long it takes, right? I don't think it'll probably take too long, but you know, it also depends like on when we started, right? Because what's the chance of me starting it instantly? Not really. Not a really high chance, right? But yeah. All right, I forgot. All right, I don't think All right, because you know how what on Thursday what Sushang came out and you know my pools were miserable since what Sushang came home at what was it like 5 pool? She literally took me to 4, I think. Yeah. Hello, Zay. I hope you're well. Yeah, how Sushang took me to 4 pools, and did you even manage to get her weapon on stream? Yeah, yes, like after Abyss finished yesterday. I did like some pools, and you freaking Sushan's weapon took me to 11. Oh my god, like I mean I got a weapon now at least, which is good. But I have no pools for Helia now, which is a pain in the ass. But it should be fine, right? Like, we're technically now, we're still in the first week of the patch, right? So, like 8 weeks until Helia. So, we should be fine. Let's see what he writes. Tomato. Wish me. Oh, good luck on your exams. Oh, I guess what everyone should be have. I mean, yeah, I guess most people should be entering exam period now. Oh, good luck, good luck. I'm sure you'll most likely be fine and do well. Well, hopefully you do well in your exams, right? As long as you think you've prepared enough, you should be good, right? It's what I say. I mean, it depends. Like, you could be what? I guess like no, I wouldn't say I ever really cramped, right? Because I did. I mean, unless you count what studying. I mean, it depends on the exams. To be honest. Because before uni, what I usually just studied like the last week. Actually, like the last week before the exams. But when I actually got to uni and subjects became a bit more complex, that's when I studied at least a month before the exams, because otherwise I was not retaining anything. But yeah, hopefully you do well. Well, I'm sure you will. Just make sure you have a good sleep before the exam, right? Because you do not want to be sleep deprived during an exam. Like that's like probably one of the worst things that you can be during an exam, like being sleep deprived and then being unable to think properly, like the answers. It's like, yeah, that's a pain in the ass. But you should be doing fine. You should do well. I mean, luckily for me, I haven't had to think of exams an exam in the in the traditional form for a decade. No, not a decade. It hasn't been. It's been less than a decade. I think what, a few years now. Yeah, I guess it's been a few years now. Yeah. But yeah, either way, because I think HUD's also doing the exams soon, and I think everyone else too. Well, I guess it depends on what the school year structure. Yeah, would depend on that. Nope, that sucks. That sucks, and that sucks. Good to know. But yeah, I didn't realize that apparently the war update is tonight, so I guess 2.3 is out tomorrow. Well, technically in like 12 hours, right? But I didn't. Why the fuck is the war update tonight? Shouldn't it be tomorrow, right? In like most cases. I mean, I guess maybe it's because they also did shorten the patch, but that just because they shortened the patch, it doesn't make sense why the patch date is also a day earlier. It's a bit weird, but it's also annoying, to be honest. Like, why not do that? And I guess might as well since we're speaking of war, like the more I think about it, I feel like 2.3 should not be the anniversary patch. Since for an anniversary patch, it is very lackluster, let's say. Because what does 2.3 have for World War? There's no main story patch. I guess that Zani is the new character, and Chiakono, sorry. What else? I guess that's it, really. And then the auxiliary stuff would be what? The all banners being available at in phase 1 and phase 2 separately, and I guess the anniversary cube event. But if anything, that's not really anything. That's like, I don't feel like 3.0 or 2.3 really feels like an anniversary patch, right? I don't know, it feels like just a normal patch with slightly more. But even then, like having every banner available, past banners available, I don't feel like that's really that great, right? Because normal players won't really be able to make much use of it, right? Because I'm assuming like most players who are like excited to get Zani would pull for Zani rather than any other. So I feel like the multiple like different banners mainly just it's really just for newer players, right? And since what 2.3 coincides with the release of Wu on Steam, it feels like the so-called anniversary banner is just mainly for the newer players on Steam rather than for anyone else. Also, what also makes this what 2.3 feel like a bit like guys is that the announcement of, let's say, the Carlotta and Changli skins are for 2.4. They're not even for 2.3. So it's like, what? Like it's not even for 2. It's like, what? Why would you not release him in the so-called anniversary patch, right? And for an anniversary character, Zani is, I guess she's fine. But in terms of let's say story-wise or the impactful in Vinacita, I feel like an anniversary character would be more someone like Katatia, right? Since I feel like Katatia plays a much bigger role than fucking Zani. And also from what I've heard and read, what Zani I guess Zani by herself is okay, but to really make Zani work properly or, you know, work efficiently, you need Phoebe, which is then what? Because I'm pretty sure a lot of people probably skip Phoebe for, you know, Zani, right? Because what was Phoebe last patch or the patch before? Oh no, the patch before, right? Because last patch was Cantarella. So it's like, I don't know. 3.0 at 2.3 looks, it feels like a very ass anniversary, which I mean, because I don't even think a lot of people like ask for a lot, right? We'll see. I mean, unless they're gonna do something like also make 2.4 and also a big patch, but I don't know. Like, I feel like your anniversary patch should be like a big patch, right? Because the way of how, let's say, Genshin does it is that the anniversary patch is usually October, right? And when they have the anniversary patch, it's usually like with like a big character release, like the same way they've done with HSR, right? Because for HSR anniversary patch, it was Akron, and for this year it was Custarus, right? So it feels it's a bit interesting the way they've chose to do things. But whatever. Like we'll see. Well, like we'll see what the actual patch is like next week. Well, tomorrow, right? Since it's for some reason fucking tomorrow. But whatever. But yeah. So I guess apart from that, was there anything else that we need to keep an eye on? War tomorrow, ZZZ, well, you know, ZZ won't really have anything until, how long does this patch last for? A month, like 20 something days is probably when we'll hear more about. Yeah, and I guess like 21 days is most likely when we'll start seeing 2.0 more 2.0 news, right? Since 2.0 is the anniversary for ZZZ. Which should be interesting, because there's going to be a new region, plus like a whole new region, new story, and a new like anniversary patch. Which should be interesting. Since what, ZZ released in June? Was it? Or was it July? Let me check. ZZ release date. July 4th. Okay, so ZZ released July 4th. And what? This patch finishes in June. Yeah, at the start of June is the start of 2.0. So ZZZ 2.0, well, ZZZ 2 first year anniversary will be towards the end of, I guess, towards the latter half of 2.0. Okay, yeah. Unless no, I doubt it. I feel like they'll make 2.0 the anniversary patch. Because it kind of makes sense, right? Since 2.0 will be like a new region and an anniversary patch, so it'll be like a very, 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 very big patch, right? But yeah. Oh, right, Bamboo Bash. Oh, God. Like PV actual ranked Bamboo Dash. Okay. But I guess before we look at that, Wait, didn't we have like get like a decent disc yesterday? Hold up, let me check. Did we? Actually, I don't remember. Maybe we did. Can I sort these? Can I not sort these? No, I don't want to do that. Okay. Am I stupid or can it not let? Oh wait, no. Here's the button. Sort by auto obtained. And dismantle. Quick select the A rank below. Okay. Because I think there should be like some locked ones. Okay. Like I wish this had the HSR where it also dismantles like A rank ones. Did I not lock any yesterday? I thought I did. Or not, apparently. Okay, apparently I didn't. I remember locking 1 or 2 discs. I guess not. Okay, never mind. Okay, alright. What was I gonna do? Alright, I was gonna check, because I haven't really checked today if there's been like any announcement or anything. Right, since what? For Impact 3rd we have to wait 2 weeks for the new story. Which is a bit annoying, but whatever. It should be fine. Let me see. Doesn't look like there's been anything like announced. Right. Oh, right. Apparently Arknight is getting what? A PC client? Or it's either gonna be PC client or it's gonna be released on Steam. But yeah, it's like one of those two. Which is I mean, it's good. And like, you know, finally they're getting a PC client, but why just now? Why I feel like as soon as PC clients starts to become the norm for like games, they should have like, you know, done it, right? I don't know, it's because it's annoying. It's annoying when like when a mobile game doesn't have a PC client when you feel like it should, right? Especially if it's like a big gacha game like Arknight, right? Well, I guess it's fine. I mean, finally at least. I mean, I guess if you have if you meet the requirements to use the Google Play Store beta clients for PC, you can technically play Arknight on PC, but I wouldn't say it runs the best. I mean, it runs fine, if anything, right? Because I have played like a couple of times since I, you know, regained my Arknight account, but I have seen like a few moments where it does have like a memory leak issue, so it just uses up a annoying amount of RAM for no reason. All right. Oh God. All right, and then there's the Uma Musume on Steam too. That's in what, the end of June, or is it at the start of July? I can't remember. But yeah. And we're also like getting slowly close to August, meaning that the time limit for Arknight Enfield to, you know, release before their licensing finishes, or before they have to renew it. And I'm pretty sure we should be getting Arknight's news soonish. Like, I would be very surprised if Arknight does not release before then. Alright, like it'd be annoying if they don't. So I'm sure they will. Now let me check something. Okay, no, there hasn't really been anything from what I can see. Okay. And I guess apart from the VTuber drama that has been going on in EN sides, with like all of the shit that's been happening, nothing else has really been happening, right? Well, nothing else that isn't like, you know, geopolitical. As if we were talking about the stuff that's happened, like there's a lot of geopolitical shit, but you know, I do not really want to get into that. But okay. Oh god. Oh, and I guess also tomorrow is the Monster Hunter. Oh, no, not really update, but tomorrow is the release of the Tempered Arc Tempered Ray Down. Not sure if I'll do that on stream or not. I might do it off stream, right? Because I think a friend of mine wants to do it, play with me for it, so may not do it on stream. Hello, Aya. Hope you're well this Monday. I guess Monday evening? Oh no, Monday afternoon for you now, I think. Well, either way, this Monday. When does Woo update? Woo should go into update in what, like 6 hours or so? No, in like 3 or 4 hours. And then it should be up in 9 hours. So I think, what? Like 7 p.m. for you or something? So like the servers should go down in a few hours. And then it will be on maint for 5 or 6 hours, give or take, for Zani release. But you, who I think wanted Brandt, will have to wait until the second half, because Brandt isn't rerunning until the second half of the patch. Because, I don't know, I'm not sure if I really want to pull for Zani, to be honest. The more I think about it, I will see. Depending on who 2.4 is. If like 2.4 is who I think it is and it's actually Kartithia, fuck Zani. If anything, like actually fuck Zani. Like if it actually is Kartithia, we actually may pull for Chiakona instead. Because I'm pretty sure Chiakona is most likely going to be for Kartithia, but you will see. Yeah, I did want her, but then the more I saw of Zani, and then like the more I thought about it, I don't know. It will depend. It will depend when I try her out tomorrow. Like if she feels really good to play, sure I'll pull and see if I can get her. But if she doesn't, I don't know. Because I do like the aesthetic that she has with, like, you know, the clockwork shit that she has with her animations. But I kind of don't really like her transformation form, to be honest. I mean, she looks hot when she transforms, but yeah, the hair really annoys me. Because the hair, to me, kind of looks like ass. Paul Brandt, no. No. No, why the hell would I pull for Brandt? No. Like, if Kartithia is actually for 3.4, I mean, 2.4, then yeah, fuck Brandt. I mean, the only reason why I would even, like, you know, consider to even pull for Brandt is maybe for Changli, alright? Because Changli does get an outfit in, what, 2.3? Wait, 2.4? But we haven't really seen her skin, right? Because they've like given us an image of the skin, but they haven't really shown it, so we'll see. We'll see. But then again, I have to work on my Changli again, because I need to optimize her stuff. Because yes, she has gear, but her echoes are very unoptimized. Which technically I could do, and I should, but Why do you hate Brandt so much? I don't hate Brandt, but in comparison to other characters, I don't like him as much, right? Like, Brandt as a character is like he's not bad or anything. Like, he's a pretty neat character. His design's okay. I don't know. Yeah, for me his design's okay. It fits the, I guess, kind of like the Pirate Circuit du Soleil aesthetic that they go for him. And gameplay wise, I guess he's I can't remember how he plays, but I do remember he's like a bit similar to Camellia, right? But not really. But they do have like similarities in that of how they, you know, swing about. I can agree that Alto is better. Yeah, like Brandt's not far, not too bad. But do I like? No, I do have a feeling that it's not Alto. Brandt's design is a bit. No, I wouldn't say it's too over the design, right? I think it's just slightly. Actually, maybe it's just the colors. I can't remember. I would have to look at Brock's like whole fits. But yeah, but we'll see tomorrow when when we play 2.3. But to be honest, I don't even think 2.3 has a lot of content in the first place, right? Because what 2.3 only has what the anniversary event, which is the cube event, which is kind of whatever. To be honest, the cube event doesn't seem that interesting at all. And I guess the Zani story, but I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Like I said, like we'll see tomorrow, like how exactly the thing is. Because to be honest, rather than the 2.3 WoW anniversary, I'm more excited for 2.0 ZZZ since Yishuan comes out. Like ooh, Yishuan does look very nice. And the animation we saw of Yishuan in the story yesterday was like, ooh, I am expecting a lot for Yishuan. Also, Yishuan has a new typing, both new typing and a new role. So it's like very, very interesting. All right. But yeah, that's like how I feel about both ZZ and War right now. Because ZZ, I literally just want 1.7 to get done with. Because I guess apart from the story, which so far has been it's been okay. 1.7 story, I would say it's just been okay. I guess I would be able to make my final decision after we finish it today. Like what I feel about the 1.7 story, and then I guess the epilogue. Because technically this is like the epilogue story, right? It's 1.6 and 1.7 since they go together. But like I'll only be able to like make an actual, conclusion about it, or I guess opinion after we finish it. Let's see. Has there been anything else that I need to talk about? No, it's not really, right? Because for this week, what we're doing ZZ today. Wuwa is probably just tomorrow. You're sick. Oh, that's unfortunate. What do you have? Do you have a cold? A headache? But either way, just I guess stay. I mean, I guess depending on how sick you are, right? Because it was just like a light cold or like a light, illness. Just make sure to drink your meds and don't, try not to get too any sicker. Right, because like there's a degrees of like different sickness. But I mean, yeah, if you're sick, regardless, it doesn't really matter, right? Just try and get better. And yeah, just trying to get better. Let me think. Because if you just have like something like a sore throat or something along those lines, just make sure to have your drink technically is hot water with lemon and honey, right? Because that usually does help alleviate a sore throat, and also helps with sinuses if you have like a congestion. Ew, honey? Wait, what do you mean, ew, honey? What? There's no way you're telling me you don't like honey. What? Wait. How can you dislike honey? Wait. Oh, hold up. Because honey is just, I guess, sweet with like it's very what a unique taste, right? Honey is quite nice because, to be honest, for sweetness, I would prefer honey over like let's say actual sugar. Because honey is like for me, honey's like way more smooth than actual sugar, let's say. And sweetness, I don't know, for me, like the actual sweetener, like the sweetener pellet, that's like way too sweet. That's like a very sharp sweetness, which I dislike. Although, to be honest, like, technically, what, if I recall, how do you get honey again? Is it from sugarcane, if I recall correctly? Right? No, not honey, I mean sugar. That's sugarcane. Yeah, but the thing is, like, I don't know if you've ever done this, but have you ever been like given just a sugar cane and just eaten? Well, you don't really eat a sugar cane, right? Because you never eat a sugar cane, right? But you just chew on it, and then yeah, have you ever just chewed on sugar cane? It's not bad because I remember being given a sugar cane. I was actually quite nice because you never actually just eat it, right? You just bite it and chew on it just to, you know, I guess get the flavor. I guess similar to how you chew gum, because right, you don't chew gum to, you know, fill yourself up. You chew gum for the flavor of the gum and, you know, for anxiety or whatever other reasons, right? But it's like chewing on sugarcane is it's not a bad experience. I would say try it, right? Because you'd think that sugarcane is like way too sweet since you get sugar from sugarcane, but it's not actually that sweet. It's like, for me, it was like the perfect midpoint of sweetness where it's slightly sweet, where you can taste the sugar, but it's not too sweet, like where it's like overly sweet. Yeah. But either way, I hope you get better, Aya. I hope you're with whatever you have is not too bad. And it's manageable. Okay. So what was I saying? Yeah, alright. About to what technically the schedule this week is technically looks like, because what? So finishing the 1.7 story today. Probably play a bit of Bang Bros. Well, not Bang Bros. Bang Boo. Jesus Christ, why the hell did I call it Bang Bros? Bang Boo, the Bang Boo Bash. I'm probably int myself. And then tomorrow's most likely looking at Wuwa 2.3. Seeing how Zani feels. And then I think Wednesday, Thursday is most likely doing the Genshin. Wait, hold up. When does Genshin? Hold up. When the fuck does Genshin? What's it called again? Imagine Theater resets. Is it today? No, it's not today, right? Hold up. When the fuck does it reset? I can't remember. Is it on Tuesday? Is it tomorrow? Or is it Wednesday? Please tell me it's Wednesday. Because then if it's Wednesday, I don't have to like... Wait, hold up. Where can I check without logging into Genshin? I think it's... Genshin Toolbox? Is it Battle Chronicle? Yeah, I think it's Battle Chronicle. Yes, no, wait, what? Let's see. Genshin event calendar. That's not what I care. Abyss Moon. That's not what I'm looking for. Imagine Theater resets on the first of a. What? I'm so confused. It says it finishes on the 1st of May. So Friday, right? Yeah, okay, so that finishes on Friday. So I think, yeah, we should be good for it then. Should I do a random 10 pool on what? A random 10 pool on which game? Wuwa, ZZZ, HSR? No, you said you uninstalled ZZZ, right? HSR? Oh, no, yeah, I don't think you have any pools in HSR. So I guess Wuwa? No, don't do a random temple. You're literally waiting for brand, right? So I wouldn't do random temple. And you have Changli, I think. I think you said you have Changli. So like Brand is like very good for that for her. Wait on, when the hell does this reset? Ooh, 3 days. Have I not done this? I thought I did do the Deadly Assault. Oh, it's like new ones. Oh, 3 days. Okay. Maybe we do this later then. I have Auto. You said something. Oh no, you said that you liked Changli. Right. Okay, now never mind. I misunderstood some things. I mean, you can also get Changli since her ban is rerunning tomorrow. Or is it? Yeah, they should be tomorrow, I think. But it depends like who you want more, right? Changli or do you want Brand? I think you want Brand more, right? When have I said you like Changli? Didn't you say that you like Changli? Was that someone else? It might have been someone else then. Okay, maybe I am starting to forget things. No, you said like you like Changli. No, I know I've said I've liked Changli, but I know someone else also said it. What the hell was I talking to? I don't remember. Well, either way. Yeah, either way. Yeah. Okay, so then. Yeah, right then. If you're not gonna do a 10 pull in Wuwa, what game are you doing a 10 pull in? Alright, also, what? Wednesday is also when the Genshin video should come out, right? The one that has to do with Not Cry. Oh, oh my god, fucking. Jesus Christ. That's gonna be very interesting. That is gonna be very, very interesting. Whatever they show in that video, because apparently in TN, I think in it was one of the CN websites that apparently for CN they have a live stream for it. I don't think we have a live stream for the West, well, for global, but I have no idea what the hell they were showing in that live stream. Maybe they actually show the Hexen Circle, like show them all. That would be interesting. Okay, you're gonna do the 10 pull save. Oh my god. You really have no self-control, do you? Well, no restraint, do you? I mean, not like I myself can say anything, right? Because I've done like random pulls here and there, like for no reason. So I can't really say anything because I literally did what 20-30 pulls here for no reason when I knew I wasn't go for Vivian. Yeah, yeah, I can't really say much about that. You have 7 pulls after. I mean, I guess it's not too bad. Wait, but who are you gonna pull for? Aren't both banners down right now? Oh, wait, are you doing standard pulls? Oh, wait, if you're doing standard pulls, okay, I guess that's whatever. Yeah, if you're doing standard pulls, it's whatever. No? Limited? What? Your limited banner is up? Wait, how the hell is your limited banner up? Because I'm pretty sure the limited banner should be down, right? Because when I logged in earlier in Wuwa, there was only the standard banners that were up. Since the Shorekeeper banner already finished. Not Wuwa. Oh, wait. Wait, what the hell are you pulling in if you're not pulling on Wuwa? Because I'm pretty sure you said you have no pulls in HSR now. You said you uninstalled Genshin, so you wouldn't be pulling in Genshin. I think you also said you uninstalled ZZZ too, right? Because you didn't have space. I think. I mean, I could be misremembering. I mean, that's to be honest, that's probably a good chance that I'm misremembering. But okay. You deleted Genshin 2 got ZZZ. Oh, okay. So then you're doing Temple and ZZZ. Oh, okay. I see. All right, so I guess because he did say you didn't want Hugo, right? I mean, I guess that's fair, right? Because Vivian is like really nice. Yeah, Vivian, if you have like any anomaly character, like any main anomaly DPS character would be, is like quite nice. That's why Vivian's literally being run with Jane, because Vivian and Jane do work quite nice with each other. Maybe bunnies, yeah, like that would work. They would work well with each other. But I'm not sure how the bunnies Vivian team would work properly, right? Because technically both characters are off-field anomaly procers. So that'd be an interesting team. Okay, I'm pulling. Well, good luck. I mean, have you tried out Jane, by the way? Because Jane is actually stupidly strong. Like, I was actually stupid of how strong Jane is. And she does actually feel quite nice to play. Right? Because like I mean, then again, I guess it doesn't really matter for you, right? Since you have Miyabi. I guess it doesn't really matter who you pick, right? Because I'm pretty sure you don't. I'm pretty sure you don't do shit like Shiyu and Deadly Assault. You're Haru Master main. I guess that's fair. Yeah, because if I recall, you pull for characters you like, regardless of, and you don't do shit like Shiyu. So to you, like the, let's say, viability of the character doesn't really matter too much. Although to be honest, most of the characters they release are like very viable. Wait, also, shouldn't you be holding your pulse for lighter? That's in 19 days, right? Lighter? How many days? 15 days for lighter. Oh, your main account. Oh, alright, I keep forgetting you have freaking alts. Right. Okay. Do I sort it now or do I do Bang Bros? Why do I keep calling it Bang Bros? Bamboo. Maybe we do one Bamboo match first. Coaches, yeah, send of student. Oh, okay, yeah. It doesn't matter. Students of New Eridu, most talents and adventures. The smart, cute, brave, and agile, they're unstoppable. However, during the last Grand Master adventure, all of them had unfortunate ends. What? My condolences. My beloved students, one got knocked off a cliff by swinging the pendulum. Another was blindsided head on by a reckless contestant. Oh, okay, it's just talking about the competition, sure. Okay, this doesn't matter. Okay, it's time for rebirth. Yeah, sure. Let's just get into it. Because I wanna check something. So how many points it needs to be 30 for? 400 points. First is 50 points. Okay, so you need like 8 wins to get to Ether. Okay. I want to end myself, aren't I? Yeah. Okay. Good. No, thank you. Okay, we'll do one or two of these two. If I get annoyed, we'll just head out to the main story. Because... oh boy. Like, this is... I guess this is... I guess kind of ranked, right? That's why this is more interesting. But I think they didn't really add any new stages, right? So that's why I'm... oh, fuck, I even said myself already. So I don't think they added any new stages, right? So... which is a bit disappointing. Oh my god, why am I inting myself? Like, they didn't add any new stages into this game. Okay, like, someone's coming. Yeah, they didn't add any new stages, which is a bit annoying, right? Because they only had, like, what? The 3 race maps and, I guess, the 3 tile maps. Which is okay. But, like, the one downside thing about the tile maps was that they could, like, last an annoying amount of time, the tile maps. If, like, people were, like, try harder by doing the single jumps. But I have seen some videos where, well, I was like watching a few streams earlier, and like, people are like, oh, fuck! People are something else. You are annoying. Good to know. Let's see. Let's see. What was I saying? Alright, like people, some people actually try harding in the later levels, which is you stupid ass. Did I actually kill myself? Yep, I killed myself. Uh-huh. Why did I jump that? Why did I dive that in the first place? You got something? No? Oh. Which one's this one? Sure. Okay, that's all fine. Oh, okay, I see. Okay. No, I don't think I need to do single jumps just yet. I think it's fine for the time being. Let me see. Oh, someone already killed themselves. Okay. Okay, it's fine, it's fine. The hell did I miss that? Okay, sure. Just ignore my inputs. Uh-huh. Okay, now I'm like going in between ones. That's why. Oh, you son of a bitch. Go this way, right? Oh no. No. Okay, I think we're good here. And this man's life, okay. 3, 8. No! Okay. Oh fuck. No. We have to like. How do we do this? Really? Oh god. No. Pissed off. Okay. Do you like Haru? Haru's not too bad. I did try. I mean, I did kind of build him right, and from how he felt to play, he didn't feel that bad to play. I'm not sure what his optimal team is. Wrong answer. Okay, my bad. What the fuck was the right? I guess the right answer technically should have been yes, I suppose. I mean, I'm not gonna lie to you just to make you feel better. I mean, depending on circumstances, right? But like Haru's like fine. He's not bad or anything. And the way he felt to play was very actually not. Was actually was pretty. He felt pretty good to play. But if you like compare Haru's like gameplay to like say Miyabi's, which is very, like, you know, turn brain off, or Evelyn's, who's like quite fun to play, it's like he pales in comparison to them. But like comparison to other characters, it's actually pretty fun to play. Okay, jump forwards. No, fuck's sake. Ah, you Murray, piece of shit. Oh my god, no. Like, far off. Oh my god. Okay. Hey, what? Oh, did I really just do that? Did I actually just kill myself before the ending? Oh, of course I killed myself just before the ending. How the fuck is no one finishing yet? Oh, 8. Oh my god, kill me. He's better than most. What to play? From all the characters that I've played so far, I would probably put him like Evelyn first, maybe second. Who would I put third? Who felt really nice to play? We'll talk about main DPSs, right? Oh, Hugo didn't feel that bad, but I feel like you know, like when we played Hugo in the start, like we didn't get to play like his optimal team, right? So we can't say, you know, fuck off, fuck off. I'm like, okay, stop. Think me. Okay, I have to jump like this. He's better than Ji-Yuan. Ji-Yuan by herself, sure, but Ji-Yuan in the Qingyi Nicole team, no. In that team, like, Ji-Yuan's not too bad. Like, Ji-Yuan's like pretty good. But Ji-Yuan by herself, sure. Like, solo her massive feels better than solo Ji-Yuan. Oh my god, fuck off. I'm I'm just inting myself. Okay, wait, what am I? Okay, okay. Okay, yes, more people kill yourselves, yes. I mean, just, whoa, whoa! Okay, fuck. What the fuck did I ruin that? The hell is wrong with me? She was clunky and slow. Well, Ji-Yuan. Yeah, that's the thing, is you use Ji-Yuan when you stun someone, right? That's why Ji-Yuan is used with a stunner like Qingyi. Because you only switch into Ji-Yuan when you're hitting into a stunned enemy. And that's when you... Because Ji-Yuan is... You literally just do a burst with Ji-Yuan. Where you do her charge shots, her ult, switch into Nicole, do her E, switch back into Ji-Yuan and charge shots again, and then switch back to Qingyi. Like, that doesn't feel bad to play with Ji-Yuan. That's why I specifically said that Ji-Yuan by herself, like, her master feels better, right? But Ji-Yuan in, like, the Ji-Yuan team, then I feel like Ji-Yuan does feel better. Vivi or Jade? I wanna do 10 pool saved. Jade? Who the fuck is Jade? Oh, Jane. Vivi or Jane? I feel... Oh my god, kill yourself. I feel like Vivi's probably a good option here, to be honest, because you have Miri and Bernice, right? So I feel like the thing is Bernice works with Jane too, this issue. Right? Piss off, pal. Piss off. I mean, either works, right? Just test them both out and just see which one feels better. I won't be getting anything enough effect. I mean, you could just hit, right? You could get lucky and hit. Yeah, just for those two, I would say just try them out and see which feels better to play for you. I feel pity. I mean, yeah, but like there's been times where you just hit without actually meaning to hit. Right, it's not impossible for you to hit very early. Is it likely? No. But it's like not impossible, right? That's why when it comes to like, unless you're a whale or, you know, unless you're a whale or a spender, like don't just do random pulls unless you don't mind getting the character right. Oh my god, what am I doing? Oh my god. No, 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 no. Knocking, knocking. Ah, I didn't do it far enough. Okay, can someone die already? Ah, piss off, piss off. Oh, 2 people have died already. Okay, 6 more people to die. Eden? Okay, let's see. Oh my god, what is wrong with me? Why am I such a failure? What the hell is wrong with me here? I got fucking banned. I mean, you got the old bear. I mean, next month you can get the new bear with Pan Yin Hu. What, Pan Yin Hu? The panda. I can't remember what his name is now. I said, Aboba, fuck off. Oh my god, Aboba, you piece of shit. Like, 4 people, 4 more people to die. Okay, 3 more people to die. Right, Eden. Okay, Eden's dead. 2 more. Nope, not enough. Oh, I almost killed myself there. Okay. He isn't even on banner. I mean, that's even better, right? Because you got someone that wasn't raid up. That's actually pretty lucky, to be honest. If you want to see it like that. Although to be honest with that, like you would rather have that luck on Genshin. Oh fuck. Okay, okay, no, 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 no. Come on, I need the other 2 people to die already. Okay, why the hell do I always sometimes just lose the rhythm of that? That's so freaking annoying. Boba, fuck off. Like, actually, just... Okay, dog sees... Okay, 1 more person. Boba, kill yourself. In game. Fuck, okay, thank you. Thank you. That, you know what? Good that the bubble was the one that fell off. Can you actually swear? Apparently you can see the players you raced. You want Lucy. Lucy? Alright, you didn't play during the 1.2 release, did you? When Lucy was available from the event. Ah. Wait, wasn't Lucy up in a recent banner? Was she? Actually, I'm not sure. I feel like she was. I actually can't remember. Okay. Okay, you know what? No, no, no. Like we're at gold. Oh, how far are we from like diamond? 260. So like 1 more win gives us 260. Okay, no, 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 that's fine, that's fine, that's fine. We can do that later. Let's freaking start the story. Jesus Christ. Okay, let me think. So, what the hell happened in the story yesterday? Let me try to remember. What, with Vivian we were what? Alright, we went into the hollow where what? The Ravenlock family was experimenting with people and where, you know, where Hartford's. Was it Hartford or Heartland? I think Hartford, right? Where he was going to, you know, do a deal with the members of the Exaltists. So we went in with Vivian, you know, to try and, you know, take the core before they, you know, did the exchange. Time to build maybe. Well, I think, well, maybe it just wants crit rate, crit damage. Well, you want to get at least 80% crit rates. No, you want to get 80% crit rate because of her passive. But yeah, but maybe it's like very brain dead to play, which is, I guess, the nice thing. What was it now? All right, they went into the. I guess technically they went to the twin. Not twin towers. What's it called now? Well, technically it is twin towers, right? The ballet twins. And what? They went around Hartford's, Hartford's mobs. They found the case where the crystal should be, but it wasn't there. And then we ended up seeing who Hartford was trading with, and it was Camille. Yeah, it was Camille, and we found out that Camille was working, well, being a proxy for Dina, a girl named Dina, who seemed to know Vivian. And what we essentially find out is that Vivian was part of the Exaltus with Dina and Camille. Yes, sire. Is Cyborg Markin what? Zhang Liao? I'm assuming you're talking about this guy, right? Yeah, I'm assuming you're talking about him. Then yes, he is very good. Zhang Liao is a very good character. Yeah, he's actually like pretty good character. And like building him is not a bad idea. I mean, is any other cyborg man in Guwa? I guess not. Yeah, I suppose not. I was just like verifying. But yeah, so what was it? Yeah, we started to learn a bit more about Vivian and Dina, of how Dina hates Vivian because Dina's father, who was Landon, who, if you remember, was the one that was in charge of, let's say, the research of sacrifice, or creating sacrifices. And what they called, like, after seeing that Landon wasn't really making any progress, they were like starting to cut funding from Landon and like moving lots of things. And Landon starts becoming desperate, so he wanted to use the serum on Dina, right, to try and prove that his work was working. But since Vivian, could see people's, I guess, not the demise, right, but she could see the future to an extent. She wanted to prevent this, and since the turning sacrifice was, described as a blessing, she then suggested, why doesn't Landon take it, right? But then, Landon knew what happens when you take the serum. So, he was like going against it, and then was going to attack Vivian, but then Camille, who was there also, who's also part of the cult, like fights back against Landon and ends up causing Landon to shooting himself. But Dina, who I guess technically wasn't awake at the time, wakes up and sees her father dead. But then she doesn't care that Vivian was technically saving her, since to her, Landon, her father, was the only one she had. So then Vivian escapes while Dina and Camille stay. Camille stays as, let's say as a form of guilt, because she took Dina's father away from her. And yeah, so we've learned that, like, we get out. What happened afterwards? I can't remember what the fuck happened afterwards. I'm actually starting to struggle with. Alright, because straight after that, we head back. Vivian tells us a bit more details about when she was part of the Exalted and then how she left. And then we learn that Edmund, not Edmund, what's his name? Hardlands, the Ravenlock family heads. Yes, Ravenlock, not Ravenclaw. That Hardman was like, is hosting a banquet at his manor. And that people could invite other people as in a way to him, I guess, trying to flaunt his money, but trying to form connections with other people. So, we decide to infiltrate the place. We infiltrate the place. And we decide to go to, since it's his manor, we try and find the core, the sacrifice core, in his office. And so we sneak into his office, but then we realize that everyone's kind of gone like a bit too smoothly, right? So they kind of got to his office with no real issues, like there's no guards or anything. And then we notice that I guess it's a trap, right? Because Harford appears with a gun as if trying to, snuff us out. And apparently he knows that we're Fathian, which is interesting, because like I said it before, right? Because even when Rain figured out, who Phaeton was, it's like it doesn't feel like Phaeton is a very well kept secret, to be honest. You have 20 pulls in ZZZ. Ooh. And what are you gonna do with those 20 pulls? Well, you should be saving them for later, to be honest. Oh, actually, no, in your alt, no, but that's you're gonna do in your main account. I guess in your alt. Oh, okay. Oh, okay, so just lighter. Okay. I mean, if you do the stuff, you should have you should get enough pools for lighter by what? In 2 weeks is when he's released. Well, when he's available. But yeah, what happened afterwards? Alright, as soon as I guess Hartwood was gonna find us, Hugo comes in and essentially shows that Hugo's not dead. And I guess we end up learning that, in the end of the 1.6 fights, like apparently Hugo gave a code word or said a specific phrase that only Lycan would notice to essentially fake his death. So he can, go undercover. Well, not go undercover, right, but he can get out of the grid. And then we learn that what? I guess that because now we're technically going before the start of the 1.7 story, right? With Lighter and Thingy. With Lighter and not Lighter, with Hugo and Lycan. She has Saki Crit, who maybe you want to get to 80% crit rates because of her passive. Yeah, because of this. Because she increases her Frost and Anomaly Builder by 100% of her crit rate, up to a maximum of 80%. That's why you want to get to the 80%. You have 64. Yeah, I guess the nice thing about Miyabi is that she doesn't scale off like, let's say, a normal anomaly unit, where you want anomaly. For her, you want crit rate, crit damage. Like, this is what you want to focus on, and I guess attack too. You don't care about anomaly proficiency. Success, crit damage. Would she? I mean, doesn't this give you crit damage? 16 crit damage, and then gives you 30% crit damage. Yeah, like, you get a good amount of, like, crit damage from her set here. Like, you get a good amount of crit damage from here. That's why you don't really need to see her like a really high crit damage number here. 64 over 106. That's okay. Yeah, to be honest, that's not too bad considering what you don't have a main weapon, right? So it's not the worst, I think. Because if I were to remove my main weapon, shut the fuck up, minimum individual. Because like if I were to remove her weapon and give her the, I guess the free-to-play option would be, I guess this. Open Gemini. What? I go to what, 58 crit damage? Oh, crit rate. It's like not that bad. You just want to get close to 80, right? I feel being like 70 is not the worst. Yeah, because I don't think, I mean, I guess there's no what crit rate since she's anomaly, right? Since they're mostly anomaly proficiency and attacks. I guess that is the one annoying thing, since she scales with crit rather than attack or crit rate, rather than attack or anomaly proficiency. When have I... Oh, you have a weapon. Wait, you have a weapon? Okay, then that... No, if you have a weapon, then you should be able to get to 82% crit, 80% crit rate. Okay, I assumed you didn't have a weapon, my bad. Then you should, I mean, then you just literally have to farm discs, right? You just have to farm and hope you get a good set. Because even I don't have a good set, to be honest. Like, yeah, my pieces aren't that great. Like, this piece is ass. Like, honestly, this is like actually ass. Like, yeah. I mean, you just literally just have to grind. That's, yeah, you just have to grind. You can't really do anything but grind. Okay. So where were we? Alright, that was where Hugo, what? Yeah, into the past, just before the start of 1.7. But Hugo meets up with Lycan after the facts of 1.6. And that essentially tells him that, you know, that he managed to get into the, let's say, the good graces of Heartlands by making it seem that he was taking a poison that Heartland was giving him, which is the medicine which Dina was, you know, working on, which is meant to induce, I guess, mind control in a sense, or I guess obedience rather, from the other person. Because the reason why Dina wants the crystal, not the crystal, but the sacrifice core, is because she wants to finish her father's research, which was turning people into sacrifices and making them, you know, making them have the humanity or, like, you know, self-awareness. But since Landon's research, you know, went missing, she wants to finish it by being able to turn people into sacrifices using the sacrifice core. But she, with her own research, found a, let's say, made a serum to, you know, cause or induce obedience from the person who takes it. And that's the medicine that Hugo took, or that Hugo took willingly from Heartland. But apparently Hugo has come into with a doctor which, let's say, has not made the vaccine, but to help counteract the effects. But since it's, you know, still like, you know, there still isn't like 100% research data on the medicine that, or I guess on the drug that he's been taken, he has to, you know, bind himself to, you know, fight off the after effects of the medicine. And that's why he, I guess, ties himself up in a warehouse. Oh my god, sneezing. Jesus Christ. Is Hugo bad? No, I wouldn't say Hugo's bad. I would say Hugo is like good with a, I guess, I guess you can use the analogy of like Hugo is kind of like, let's say, Nightwing, in the sense of how he still fights for justice, but he isn't, like, he is fine with going over the step that Batman would, where, you know how Batman has like the no killing rule. Hugo doesn't mind killing people if it, you know, serves the form of justice. Yes. Oh, Red Hood. Okay, yeah, my bad. Red Hood. Yeah, like that's, I guess you can describe Hugo like that. Where Lycan, who, you know, serves for justice, but he doesn't like going over the line of, you know, killing people for it. Hugo's like willing to do it. Yeah. Yeah, that's like how one way to describe Hugo. As a basis, right? Because obviously, I think they're much like they have like other like different nuances to them, but that's like a very simplistic way to say it. Because he's not good, let's say, but he's like a bit more in the grayish area of good, which isn't bad, right? The best character, the best easy character. Well, I know for you, the best character is Lighter, right? Because you like his VA and you like his design, right? I know you like Lighter. No? I don't think you liked Seth. Oh, did you? No, you don't. He's your third favorite. Oh, wait, no, you said Billy. Right. Billy was your favorite character. Yeah, because I'm pretty sure, if I recall correctly, you said you like Billy. Yeah. You said Billy was your favorite. Then I think it was Haramasa, then Lighter. I think it was that order, right? Yeah. I mean, I'm expecting for us to like get a new form of Billy at some point in the future, right? The same way as how we got a new form of Anby with Silver Anby. Oh, your third favorite before Lighter. Oh God. I'm assuming it's a male character, right? So it's either, I don't think Anton is your type, so I'm pretty sure it's most likely Seth, right? Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's, no? Okay, was it a male character? Because if it's a male character, it's like much easier to, you know, pinpoint. Chingyu? Because you did say that you really wanted Chingyu. No? Ew, okay. Favorite before? Can't say, not male. I don't think Lycan is your type. Neither, nor is Ben. And neither is Anton. You only like Chingyu for plays out. Oh, okay. And now is Anton, so it's not, so it has to be a female character. So it's not these three. Is Grace your type? No, I don't think so. Ellen? I mean, maybe Ellen, but I feel like you may be a Nicole. Maybe? I don't think it's Sokaku, Yanagi, or Miyabi. I think it's Yuan. But that'd be third, so it would have to be before Lighter. So maybe Nicole. No, I don't think it would be Corin nor Kalida. Yeah. I would have to say probably Nicole then. Because Evelyn's like too new. Like Evelyn came out after Lighter. I don't think it's Rena either. Because I don't think Rena's aesthetic is something you like. Nah, I doubt it's Soldier 11. Wrong. Okay, can you like... Okay, is there any way to, you know, narrow it down? Because otherwise, I'm literally just gonna end up, like, choosing for every character. Because it can't be a male, because I'm pretty sure you, like, these ones are not in your strike zone. And I doubt it would be Kalida or Corin either, or Piper or Lucy. Like, I doubt it's, like, those three. There's no way you like Nakamata. You like Billy, so it wouldn't be Anby either. I don't think you would like Zhu Yuan. Caesar? I mean, maybe Caesar. But the thing is, Caesar and Liza came, or they didn't come out in the same time, but they were like shown at the same time. Belobog. Actually, wait, it has to be Grace then. Unless it's actually Mayo and you like Anton. But I don't think you like Anton. But then there's only 3 options, right? Because there's only Ben, Kalida, and Anton. Is it actually Kalida? I don't think... I mean, it's a 50-50 here. Ben or Kalida, then. Wait, what? Belobog? There's no other Belobog characters. There's only Ben, Kalida, Anton, and Grace. Unless I'm forgetting someone. No, none of them are Belobog. No, none of these are yeah, these are the only Belobog characters. No, it's a Kalida. Wait, so it's Ben. Ben was your 3rd favorite, or used to be your 3rd favorite character. No, it was Anton. Oh, okay, makes sense. Really? I guess I can see it. He loves his personality in VA. Oh. I guess he does. I guess now that I think about it, he does technically fall into the, let's say, the characteristic of flamboyancy. Well, flamboyance. But I guess you don't really think of it as much, right? Because he's more, let's say, much more, let's say, macho, right? In comparison to, let's say, Light, who, like, I guess fits more. I suppose that makes sense, I suppose. He's voiced by Sayu. Oh, I see. I suppose. Alright, okay. Alright, and then what was it in the main story? Alright, and then I went to, I guess, wow, then we, I guess, went into a sequence where Hugo was basically hallucinating about, I guess, his inner turmoil. I guess his inner demon trying to make him, I guess, go full rogue, I guess, by embracing him killing. But the sequel, I could guess what they were trying to do with the sequence, but I don't know. The sequence was, it felt weird, the sequence that they tried to do with Hugo, right? Because of him basically fighting this inner demon. I don't know. I don't feel like it was executed too well. And then I guess then after the whole sequence, what, Hugo wakes up resisting the, I guess, basically mind control. He goes with Lycan to go to where some workers were being taken to be experimented on. They save the workers. Hugo gets the, you know, the evidence of, you know, the Ravenlock family, you know, abducting people and forcing them to take, you know, shady medicines. And yeah, that's kind of where it left. No, then it went back to the present time when Hugo was, I guess, rescuing us. So Hugo rescues us, we leave Hardman's Manor, and then we learn that Hugo gave us a pendant. Like in the 1.6 story, Hugo gave Vivian a pendant to give us, and apparently in that pendant was the jewel which has the sacrifice jewel, which has the sacrifice core. And I guess since now we have the sacrifice call, we don't have to worry about, you know, Dina getting it, but we still have to deal with the Exalters. And I guess that is technically where we left off yesterday. I don't know, the 1.6 storyline, well, sorry, the 1.7 storyline has been interesting in concept, but I feel like in execution wise, it's been, I don't know. Like, the most interesting section, I guess, has been technically, oh, I guess I forgot to mention that. You know, when we first went to go find the sacrifice school where Dina and Hartford were making the exchange, we were saved by Yi Zhuan, and we encountered her then. Like, that was like, I guess, the highlight of the whole chapter. Yeah, it's been weird, this story. Where the fuck is Weiss? Okay, Weiss is over here. Well, Hugo sent a message earlier. Now there's progress on the sacrifice situation. They found a large batch of the sacrifice serum. He wants us to be their guide. He, Vivian, and Lycan will be heading to the Hollow with us to destroy the serum. I'll use the HD system this time to head into the Hollow with you all. Tell me when you're ready, and remember to bring Eos with you. I'm ready. Okay. Yeah, this should be technically the last section of the story. Okay. And we are at the pier again. Oh, in the warehouse where Hugo tied himself up. Okay. Dear managers, you're here. Having two Lord Phaethians leading the way for me must be the luckiest person alive. We'll be counting on you two, as according to my intel, this is quite a large batch of serum. My guess is that Dina wouldn't put all that serum in one place, so we may need to split up. Just be safe, we'll be counting both of you to guide us. Once you're both ready, let's head into the Hollow. Let's go. Oh god, we're gonna have to play Lycan. What, did you be Lycan, Vivian, Hugo? Okay, yeah. I just realized she does like a small spin when you stop running. Okay. Interesting. Like, I feel like Hugo's actually not that bad. And like I do like his briefcase scythe weapon, to be honest. Oh, Dina subordinates. Wait, shouldn't I have switched back to him? Oh god. What the hell did Robin just do? Did Robin just shoot them? Okay. Okay. I don't like how his attacks do function though. Oh, he has like a step back with his things. Well, push back with his cannon. Well, his umbrella cannon, if anything. What freaking set is he using? Actually, what set would Hugo even use now that I think about it, since he doesn't have a specialized set. He doesn't do aftershock, right? So he just used the Isis set? Wait, did it? Okay, actually, that's a good question. Did they just give him the Vivian sets? Hold up. He got stats. Oh, okay, that's what they gave him. Hey, what's his cinema actually? Hold up. Good question. When triggering totalized effect in the Dark Abyss, reverb state, crit rate is increased by additional 12 and crit damage by 30. Okay. These two, I'm guessing, is pretty good. When ultimate blasphemous triggers totalize, it will not end the enemy state. Oh god, okay, that's stupid. Additionally, when totalize is triggered, the enemy skill will ignore 15% of. So he used his ult to totalize. It doesn't. and the stun, because then you can totalize with his E to get a double proc of totalize. Jesus. Or when charge shot hits an enemy, Hugo attacks against the target will ignore 12%. Okay, so just target rest. All shooting attacks that hit enemies trigger the Dark Abyss reverb state, lasting up to 6 seconds, and repeated triggers reset the duration. Additionally, whenever a skill triggers totalize effect, that damage is further increased by 60%. Okay, the finishing move of EX Soul Hunter Punishment also triggers the totalize effects when hitting an enemy that isn't stunned, boosting the damage multiplier of finishing move by fixed 1k. What the? Okay, so his C2 and his C6 basically make it so that you can just totalize without, you know, well, kind of ignoring the mechanic. That is disgusting, by the way. Yeah, that's kind of disgusting. Can he die already? Okay, to Hugo. Okay.
思ったよりも大量に薬を残していたのだな。幸いなことにこれらはまだ手つかずだ。ディナが最後の計画を実行していないという証左だろう。
付近にもまだたくさんあるはずでございます。行方不明の人々についても今のところ手がかりはない。
Alright, the reason why I guess Dina wanted the sacrifice core was because the sacrifice core is like, let's say, unlimited. No, it's not really like an unlimited use, right? But it has more usage than in comparison to the remaining London serum, right? Because they don't have the recipe to make more of it, right? So the sacrifice core is like something they need, or Dina wants. That's why she wants it, even though she has the serum.
あちらはあちらで何かしらの対応を準備している最中かと。
精神を支配する薬、サクリファイスを生み出すランドンの薬、2つを掛け合わせて本当にディナの命令に従うサクリファイスができたら。
How about we split? How about splitting up?
手分けした方がいいかもよ。ヒューゴとライカンさんはこの辺の薬を壊して回って、私ビビアンと他の場所を探してみるよ。
ただし、万一ディナに遭遇することがあれば。
Okay, that's a death flag for Vivian.
ガミエルの言う通り、彼女は父親の意志にいささか執着しすぎている。何をしてくるか分かったものではないからな。
I mean, unless she adjusted herself and tested it on herself, maybe.
一旦ここで別れるとしよう。もう一人の店長君、イアスと共に俺とライカンを案内してくれるかな。
Yeah, but like, shouldn't Lycan and Hugo go up ahead instead of us?
この数日で調子はだいぶ良くなった。ヒューゴとライカンさんは僕に任せてくれ。
今になって幸運を実感したのだが、俺たちにはパエトーン殿が2人も。
What is this? Okay, what is this? We have two. I feel like this is foreshadowing something. Right? It's like, maybe. We'll see, we'll see.
脳ある者は老も多しだ。何？市長殿はきっと倍の報酬をくださるだろう。彼ほどの者が出し惜しみなどとケチな真似をするはずがあるまい。なあ、ライカン。
市長閣下には上申しておきましょう。
報酬は問題の一つに過ぎない。リンが自らフォローに入るばかりか、別々に道案内だなんて。兄としてはますます心配だ。とはいえ、みんなの能力には全幅の信頼を置いている。本当にただ少し慣れていないだけなんだ。
As they talk, Vivian suddenly stands behind them and suddenly sheds tears as she gazes at one of them. She turns and quickly approaches the area where Landon Sims is stored. Vivian records the tears she shed when looking at Phaethian and the destiny she saw then. Wings? Wait, what? Falling. Wait, what are those wings? Wasn't... Wait. Wasn't, there was a scene where Li Xuan, what's her name? The new character from 2.0, I forgot her name now. Wasn't there a scene with her with also wings? And this is meant to be symbolic as of us falling.
パエトン様
Because she said this is what she saw of us. Vivian closes her eyes as if making the decision, then grabs the vial of Landon's serum. If the tragedy is inevitable, then let it misfortune fall upon me.
ごめんなさい
Ooh.
ですが今度こそ結末を変えてみせます。あなたには不幸になってほしくない。これが私の一番の願い。
I feel like no. I feel like okay. There's like the one thing that I kind of realized about, let's say, future side abilities. Technically, after reading World Trigger, that I feel like the right thing to do with true future side abilities is make use of them, right? Because let's say that it is with fighting falling, right? You can still let the situation happen, but make use of the situation. You know that's gonna happen, but then have a plan for it, right? Or let the event still happen, but let it happen in the manner where you're in control. So it still technically happens, but the actual ending is different, right? Because that's what
パエトン様
technically happens quite a bit in World Trigger. But someone has the foresight ability, but the way they make use of the foresight abilities in a way that it's always, let's say,
私とパエトン様
not superly, like, let's say, OP. Because foresight abilities are kind of, let's say, annoying in the sense that they're very much, let's say,
パエトン様こ
backups
こにも薬が残ってい
for
る
a
かもしれ
writer.
ません。
But if they're, like, useful, it can be, like, better.
ディナ様のものに手を出すとはな。
Shut the hell up, Dina, subordinate.
なるべく
Whee! Although her flying feels a bit scuffed, to be honest. Although, I guess you can't really move in air, right? Because she just float. Okay.
裂け目の横にいくつかコンテナが
Let's see, where is it?
中に何か入っているかもしれません。
This is bait. We don't want the money anymore. Please, just let us go. I don't think I'm going to make it. Just end my pain, please. We're here to save you. Are there any other captives? There were, but they all turned into Ethereals. So many Ethereals. They're all dead. Please, just let us go. The girl never intended to let us live. My friends will get you out of here. We'll deal with this. Don't be afraid. You will get out of this hollow life. We promise. Really? Oh, thank goodness. Be careful. So many people were brought in with us. They're all Ethereals now. Really, really scary Ethereals. I can't even imagine what she's planning to do with such a massive horde of Ethereals. People will die. Everyone will be killed by those Ethereals. Say no more, my friends. We'll get you out. Leave the rest to us. After contacting Hugo and Lycan, they quickly arrive. You eventually decide to have them take the civilians to a safe place. While Vivian and you continue to search for any overlooked serums or victims. Shortly after the leave, a familiar voice comes. Dina? Yep.
ここを見つけるのは本当に大変だったでしょビビアン。もし何も見なかったことにしてくれるなら急いであなたを始末する必要もないわ。
I kind of want to see, like, a moment when Dina loses herself, like, loses control. Or, like, gives, like, a burst of anger. I feel like that would be really nice.
あの人たちは安全な
Especially with her voice. Like, she has a really nice,
もうあなた
calm
のせいではないの
voice
です
where you can see it's like, if she gets mad, it's gonna be really good.
ただの実験
options.
体だもの。逃げたなら逃げたでいいわ。
この世界に欲深い人間がいる限り、私の実験台になりたがる者は必ず現れ、お父様の偉大なビジョンを実現できるのなら、ちっとも取るに足らない犠牲だわ。
進んで実験台になった者がいるような口ぶりですね、リナ。
Trick them like London.
あなたは人々を騙していただけです。かつてランドンがみんなを騙していた時もそうしたように。
騙す？お父様はフォローに大切なものを奪われた人々のために希望を
By making them. How?
ビビアンだってお父様があなたへ示した希望に胸を躍らせたでしょ。お父様の憐憫を受けるまであなたはただみんなに疎まれる不幸の前触れに過ぎなかった。あなたに存在する意味と存在してもいい場所を与えたのは他ならぬお父様なのよ。お父様の導きのもと、あなたが初めて祝福を授けた日を覚えてる？彼らから感謝の眼差しをもらって、あなたはどんな気持ちだった？あなたが初めて希望を、自分の存在意義を感じられた瞬間だったでしょ。
Trying to make her not repent, but be one otherwise.
忘れないで。あれこそお父様があなたが言うところの騙すことであなたに示してくれた希望なのよ。
It was father who, through what you call deception, gave you hope. Oh,
それであなたは一体何をしたの？あなたはお父様の関心を、みんなの敬愛を独り占めにしていながら、最後には全てをめちゃくちゃにしてしまった。あの人たちが参照会を離れてもっと幸せに暮らせるとでも思っていたの？そんなわけないでしょ。フォローに苦しめられ、お父様が示してくれたなけなしの希望さえ失って、
yeah, but I don't think turning people into ethereals is the answer.
思い上がらないでビビアン。あなたはみんなを救えたと思い込んでいるかもしれないけれど、結局ただあなたは希望を引き裂いて災いをもたらすだけの存在に過ぎなかったことを証明しただけ。
Destroyed everyone's hope. Oh, but I did really like I like this part.
思い上がらないでビビアン。あなたは
Like that cold.
みんなを救えたと思い込んでいるかも。
Oh, that was a good.
全ての人が見せかけの希望にすがっていたいわけ
I'm
で
actually wondering how the hell does Dina sound in Ian?
あなたは言いました。あの人たちは欲深いからこそあなたの犠牲者となることを甘んじて受け入れるのだと。確かに彼らは決して絶対的な善人ではありません。ですがその欲深さとはただフォローの外でよりよく生きたいという願いではないですか。あなたとランドンは希望を示したのではなく彼らの希望を利用したに過ぎません。
I mean, yeah, because what London wanted was just to, I guess, move up move up the ladder in the cults. That's why he starts to get desperate once they stop giving, I guess, attention to London's research.
何度自分を欺いたら気が済むのです。ランドンがしたことの無誤さをあなたはこの上なく分かっているはずなんです。ランドンがあなたに祝福を授けると言った時、あなたの顔には紛れもない恐怖が浮かんでいたではありませんか。
Wasn't she passed out?
私にははっきりと見えました。本当にあなたの言う通り全てが正しい行いであったのなら、なぜあんな顔をしたのです。
I'm so confused now.
やめて、その哀れむような目を今すぐやめて。
Oh, that's what I get really nice voice when she starts losing it a bit. Ooh.
すべてはフォローを災いではないものに変えるため。お父様は何も間違っていない。それがみんなの希望だ。 から。
ディナ
I hate Dangan.
自分に嘘をつくのをやめてくださ
I
い。
actually hate Dangan now. Because fucking whenever anyone says Kibo or Setsubo, I just think Dangan. Fucking Monokuma just comes into my head whenever I hear those words.
制御できなくなったサクリファイスがフォローを離れてしまったらどんなことが起きるかあなたは知っているはずです。フォローが人々の命を奪わなくなったとしてあなたの言うその希望がさらに多くの命や思いを奪うことになるのですよ。
そんなもの、偉大なことを成し遂げるためなら払わなければならない代償だもの。
I guess the only thing we know about their greater goal is that what they want the Exalters want to become one with the Hollows, right? Which I guess by turning people into sacrifices and sacrifices can technically live in the Hollows.
代償になっていい人なら
Yeah.
誰一人としていないのです。
あなたのそういうところ、本当に嫌い。実験体なんてまた捕まえればいい。お父様が研究していた薬も、時間さえかければ私が再現してみせる。だから、あなたたちが消えるだけでいいの。お父様が始まりの主に捧げたものを、カミエル、失敗作を出しなさい。
Yeah, what subject?
ディナ様。
Ooh, what's Camille gonna do?
カミエル、また繰り返すつもりなのね。始まりの主に付き従うというあなたの言葉、保護にするつもり？
ディナ様、フォローは私の最も大切な家族を奪いました。
I feel like Camille's gonna get turned, isn't she?
失ったものは二度と
Yeah, she's just gonna get turned.
している時、ランドン様は始まりの主が導いてくださると私に諭したのです。いつか必ずフォローはもはや災害ではなくなり、あまねく人々がフォローの中で生きていけるようになると、そんな日が来ることを願ってやみません。そして私はあなたの成長を見守ってまいりましたからよく存じております。そして私が自らの手であなたの希望を打ち砕いてしまったこと、失うことの痛みを知っているからこそ、あなたに抱いていた罪の意識は計り知れないものでした。希望を壊してしまった償いをしたい。ですがディナ、これ以上誰かが傷つくことを、何よりあなたが自分自身を傷つけることを黙って見ていることもできないのです。ビビアンの言う通りです。誰もが虚構の希望にすがって
Yeah, she's gonna get killed. Unfortunate. I'll be very surprised if she ends up alive, stays alive. Because I really do like her design, even though it's like very simplistic
カミエル、
and NPC-esque.
あなたも私を見捨てるの？
見捨てるだなんて、ただあなたがこれ以上はめ
Too late, Camille.
見るに耐えないだけなのです。
I'm pretty sure she already went past the point of no return when she already started turning people into ethereals.
破滅の道？
Yeah, that's way too late. What?
私にはもうとっくに引き返す術なんてないの。
いいえ、ディナ、あります。
Can she?
私があなたの引き返す術と
Oh boy.
カミエル、どこへ行くの？
Huh?
私はヒューゴを介して市長の合意を取り付けました。いずれ説明を必要とすべき時が来たら、すべては私がやったということになります。私は長期間にわたってランドンの一人娘ディナを脅迫し、サクリファイスの研究と製造を手伝わせ、そしてサクリファイスを利用して自らの利益のため、つまりディナがしたことはすべて彼女自身の意思によるものではない。また、長期間にわたって私に監禁され、社会で自立して生きる能力がない。よって彼女の世話をする後見人の手配を求める。
Can we just let Dina die instead?
何言ってるのカメル。絶対にあなたの思う通りになんてなるもんですか。
ディナ、私は失敗作を処理してきます。
許さないわカメル、死ぬわよ。そんなの許 さない。命令よ、私のそばを離れないで。ずっと私の言う通りにしてきたじゃない。今さら従わないなんて許さない。
ディナ、私はずっとあなたの命令に従っていたわけ。その美しく赤い髪を見ると、フォローで死んだ妹を思い出します。
But
始まりの主が希望をくださる。ソーランドンが私を諭した時、その後ろにあなたがいました。その瞬間、私は確信したのです。やり直しましょう、ティナ。あなたの人生はまだ長い。
isn't this just gonna make Dina have a breakdown?
たくさんの人に愛され、たくさん。
いらない、そんなのいらない。カミエル、あなたを死なせるもんですか。私が許さない、絶対に許さないから。
さよなら、ディナ。そしてごめんなさい。ビビアン、あとはお願いします。
Camille resolutely walks towards the picture as Dina says after her disappearing figure. After a moment, she also walks forward. Vivian is about to stop her, but Dina uses the controls to open the container door. Ethereal surge out, blocking their path.
このエーテリアスを通しましょう。
Mm,
神へのしたことを
okay.
無駄にするわけにはいかないのです。
Why couldn't we just have let Vivian? I mean, not Vivian. Why is are they taking no damage? These guys are literally taking no damage.
触らせませんか。
Jesus Christ, they're not taking any damage. Oh, is it bad? Okay, now they take damage.
アホなのです。ハイトーン様、ディナを追いかけましょう。
And Camille is that. Yep. And then she's gonna inject herself.
ビビアン、こ
Mm-hmm.
れで満足？この一歩を踏み出したのはあなたです。
全部自業自得だって言いたいの。お父様を失い、カミエルまで失って。
Losing Camille, yes, you losing her father. I mean, arguably.
なんか現れなければよかったのに。最初にお父様があなたを連れてきた時、実はとても嬉しかったわ。三商会にはたくさんの人が行き交っていたけれど、私が彼らと深く関わることを。だからお父様があなたを指して面倒を見るよう言ってくださった時、あなたが初めて私の代わりに祝福を授かる人を選んだ時も、私は嬉しかったわ。あなたが他の人とは違うってことだったし、このままずっと私のそばにいてくれると思った。でも次第にあなたへの嫉妬が芽生え始めた。私のものだったはずの注目、
I
そして
mean,
お父様の愛をあなたが奪っていったように。
I mean, I don't think her father even loved her in the first
ラ
place.
ンドンはただ私の能力を。
分かってる。でもね、ビビアン、そういう感情って抑えようと思って抑えられるものじゃないの。もちろん恐怖や憎しみだってそう。やがていつあなたが私を見つめて涙するのか、毎晩怯えながら眠る日々が始まった。
I have no idea what you just wrote.
私分かってたから。もしそんな日が来たら、お父様は何のためらいもなく私に祝福を。
Yeah, that means she knew what the blessing was. Wait, what?
やがてそれは現実となり、私はお父様の死を招いたあなたに対して
Wait, what?
なく憎しみを向けるようになる。
Wait, I'm so confused. Terrified that one day you would look at me and shed tears, knew that they Kayim father would not hesitate to use a blessing upon me meaning she knew what the blessing was, and then when that day did come, I hated you for causing my. But that's what?
それを
Okay.
知っていたのなら、ディナ、
Yeah, what? I'm so
あな
confused.
たはどうしてあの男をかばうのですか？それにもっと早くその恐怖を打ち明けてくれていたら、何かしら方法を考えることもできたのに。
だってそれが私にとって唯一あなたより特別でいられる部分だったから。
I guess she was a child. I guess. Oh my god, is this another secret message?
そうでしょ。あなたよりお父様に信頼されていて、あなたより役に立つっていう。ビビアン、あなた言ってたわね。小さい頃からあちこちを
Let's see, what is this?
誰にも受け入れてもらえなかったって。
You're a bitch? I think it's what you wrote. Yeah, you're a bitch. Thank you.
三小会に来てみんなに認められてお父様の手伝いをするようになってさぞ満ち足りた気持ちだったでしょ。そして最後には利用されていたことに気づいて
If she.
裏切られたことに深く傷つい
Wait,
た。
what? Wait, but she knew all of this. What?
私は
Yeah, but then she also essentially abandoned her too. What?
私には小さい頃からお父様しかいなかった。私は外の世界なんてこれっぽっちも知らない。小さい頃から与えられていた一番の役割はお父様のため祝福を授ける人間を選ぶ。お父様のため、三小会のため、それしか私の存在意義はなかった。ビビアン、他には誰一人何も私に教えてくれなかったの。
Yeah, but the thing is, she also didn't. I don't know. It feels like she also didn't try to learn anything else.
だから最初
Right.
から最後まで
But I guess it was her
私の
father,
価値はそれ
and she was a child.
なのにあなたはそれを奪っていった。挙句の果て
I don't know about this.
壊しさえした。
What the fuck did you write this time? Can you just tell me what you wrote instead of putting asking me to decipher
そう
it?
あなたは完全懲悪をやってのけたつもりかもしれない。それはあなたにとってほんの小さな世界の出来事。でもあなたは考えたことある？私にとってはその小さな世界が全てだって。
本当にあなたを傷つけるつもりはあり、私にとってもあなたは最初の友達でした。
救う？あなたもカミエルも同じこと言うんだから。
Because I guess they didn't run away with Vivian. I mean, I guess, but it's not like she would have wanted to run away with Vivian either way.
どうして誰も分かってくれないの？私にとって失うことは死ぬよりも辛いって。
やり直しましょう、ディナ。カミエルがしたことだって全てあなたが日の当たる場所を歩いていけるよう願ってのものでした。一緒にフォローを離れましょう。新エリートには楽しい場所がたくさんあります。今度は私があなたを守る番なのです。素敵な人たちともたくさん出会いました。みんなきっ とあなたのことを好きになってくれます。
I don't love you.
どうですか、ティナ。
No, she's just gonna inject herself.
いや、できないわ。あなたたちを許すこともできなければ、許したいとも思わない。
Difference is the G and the S.
私にはもう、このわずかな憎しみ以外、何も残ってないの。これすら失ってしまったら、あまりにも惨めすぎるじゃない。謝らないわよ、ビビアン。
Oh, at least she didn't defect, because I would have been a bit annoyed if she actually defected. Dina closes her eyes and injects a vial of serum into her own arm. Soon, the crystals appear on her body's sign of corruption.
のことだけは嫌いになりたくないの。だから、お父様を死なせたい。
Okay.
私はこんなにも憎まれ嫌われる人間だから。誰にも借りは作らないし、後悔もしたくない。絶対に。ビビアン、私はこれからもあなたを憎み続けるわ。あなたの大切な人を私が奪うの。カミエルの望む新しい人生とやらだって決して歩んでやるもんですか。ビビアン、もしあなたが現れなければ、もし私がいなければ。
パエトン様、どうか彼女は私にと
I mean, I don't think we can interfere in the first place.
友達でお別れを言うのは。
New enemy? Wait, wait, where's the reds? Wait, what? I got lied to, and there's no reds. But it is a new enemy indeed.
苦しいリリーをさせなさい。やっ、パエトン様、どうか近づかないでください。
What? How the hell did that hit me? Okay.
パエトン様、どうか見ていてください。
Okay. Okay, that has a second. That has a second notice. Shockwave. What the hell, lasers? Okay. Okay, I'm pretty sure I'm fucking butchering Vivian's gameplay here. I dodged that. No, okay, I mean, he's almost dead. Okay. I thought the boss would look different. To be honest, I thought it'd be like a red hue. I guess if you played Monster Hunter, I thought it kind of looked like the Lala Barina. That's how I thought it's gonna look like. But I guess not. She's still crying. Hmm? The pillars. The hell was that pillar?
来ないで。
Oh.
結末を変えるってあなたの記憶ではせめて綺麗なままでお見苦しいですよね。けれどこれで不幸を呼ぶのも終わり。暖かい素敵な夜。
Hmm? Mm. No, she's not dying. Okay. It feels as if you had a long dream where you saw your teacher again with a familiar smile. But soon the environment and your teacher both dissolve in the water, like behind a misty curtain, blurring and vanishing. No, they kill people in gachas. It's just that Vivian's it's not like Vivian's death was, let's say, if Vivian was gonna die, I wouldn't expect it to be here. They were giving quite a few flags for Vivian's death, but
リンリン
I'm not surprised that she didn't die.
リン目が覚めて本当に良かった。
Uh,
何が起こったの？確か私ビビアンと言って。そうだ、ビビアンはどこ？
ヒューゴとライカンさんが君たちをフォローから連れ出してくれたんだ。君は重度の昏睡状態で今回は本当に肝を冷やした。
hmm.
とはいえ本当にビビアンは自分に対して薬を外傷があることは確認していたけれど、ヒューゴからも検査結果は問題なしという連絡があった。
Is this meant to be the same as of how is it? Because this just reminded me we are all powerful. I don't know. Because this is reminding me of how in Genshin of how they traveler forgot that they could purify the corruption from the abyss into Nutland, right? Because they showed that they could do it at the start of the story when they purified the Durance tier. Well, not Durance tier, what's it called again? The Valence tier. Is it meant to be like some, I don't know. I don't know what to feel about
思い
this.
出せるかい？
Because she essentially purified the corruption, the ether corruption, right? And prevented Vivian from becoming a ethereal. We went dire straits.
時はすごい切羽詰まってて、ビビアンがエーテリアスを倒せたのは薬を打った。
I don't know how to feel about this.
あの子の体には確かに結晶ができつつあった。それからそれから何が起きたかはうまく説明できないんです。
I don't know.
何かを見たような気がするだけ。私ただビビアンの体の結晶をなんとかしなきゃ。
Because it's not like is this the first time we saw that symbol in the eyes, right? Because we saw that symbol when freaking Brenga tried to kill them with the explosion at the end of the 1.4 story, and then they survived it because they somehow had a shield.
ぶっちゃけ
But
思い出せないんだよね。その後気を失っちゃって。あれ、
僕がヒューゴとライカンさんをその場に案内したとき、二人は倒れていたんだ。呼んでもゆすっても反応はなかった。とはいえ、この話は一旦置いておこう。リン、まだ具合の悪いところはあるかい？
Just a bit dizzy.
まだちょっと頭がぼんやりするかなってくらい。
Because I was thinking maybe it was what's call it? It's not Yi Jianwu, but the girl from 2.0 that was the one that saved them. But Vivian using the thing makes sense, but
もう一晩ゆっくり休むといい。明日ヒューゴとビビアンがお店に来るそうだ。
okay.
わかった。じゃあおやすみ。
This time there's no strange sound or sights in your dream, and you sleep peacefully throughout the night. Shortly after you wake, Vivian, Hugo, and Lycan arrive at the video store.
パイトン様、お体の方はいかがですか？頭痛はありますか？まっすぐ立てていますか？
Hmm.
心臓はきちんと鼓動していますでしょうか？
ああ、ビビアン。
すみません。なのです。パイトン様、今ひとたびお姿を拝見できて、ビビアンは本当に嬉しいです。
It's not your fault.
ビビアンだってエーテリアスになっちゃったディナを何とかするために必死だったわけだし、あんたが頑張ってくれてなかったら私たちフォローで死んじゃってたかもしれない。
それで、あの時何が起こっていたんだ？リンは君の体に結晶が発生するのを見た。
Because I'm guessing Yishuan like saw it, right? Because she did say she was going to observe after she was done with her business.
それらしいものはなかったんだ。ヒューゴとライカンさんは現場で何か異常に気づいたかい？
その件につきましては、
Hmm? He knows?
ビビアン様が目を覚まされた後、彼女の口から同様に結晶の発生についてお伺いし、
I mean, obviously,
市長閣検査を手配してく
I
だ
mean,
さい。
obviously, this has to do with how, with whatever Carol's test, whatever Carol was testing, right, with the siblings.
検査の結果、ビビアン様には確かに軽度の侵食による後遺症が見られたのですが、ビビアン様がおっしゃった通りに、すでに結晶が発生していたとあれば、この程度の後遺症です。
Your cat's here. Ooh, pet your
正
cats.
確に申し上げれば、体表に顕著な結晶化が見られた時点で、そう時を置かずしてエーテリアスとなってしまうはずです。そのため、市長閣下はこうお考えになりました。プロ騎士様の体内にあるエーテルエネルギーが、ビビアン様や周囲のエーテル粒子に影響し、侵食症状の後退を促したのではないか。
Well, they're referencing to how Yishuan said of how her etheric matter, or I guess her etheric, let's say etheric aura in terms, but she did say it was like calming, right? Also, she calmed the etheric particles surrounding Vivian. Okay. I made her annoyed earlier. What the hell did you do to your cats? Did you annoy it while it was sleeping?
本質的に侵食とは、体の内外に存在するエーテル粒子が何らかの相互作用を引き起こした結果でございますから、理屈では押し返すことも不可能ではありません。
You picked her up. Ah.
現時点で可能なのは、せいぜい遅らせることのみとされていますが。
My etheric energy.
私そんな力があったの？人のエーテル粒子に影響って私がエーテルを操ってるみたいじゃん。
これこそあなた様が特別とされるゆえん、あなた様の先生が残された
Yeah, I mean, yeah,
ものなのでござい
like
ます。
this has to do with that teacher. Yeah, I mean that you.
先生が私に？
How do you think they were able to survive the bomb that? Sure.
私めも全貌は
What?
存じ上げませんゆえ、詳しい説明はできないます。ですが、かのイーシェン女子であれば、あなた様の疑問に多少なりと
Wait a minute. Wait, you locked in a room, but it's out. Wait, hold up one sec. ZZZ 1.4 cutscenes. One sec. Let me look at the. Not humans. Is it this one? Yeah, hold up. Where's the, when they tank it? That's not what I want to see. Yeah, wait, hold up. How did I not realize that there's something like weird with them when literally when they got blown up by, when they were nearly blown up by Brengar, here. Yeah, because the eyes appear here, right? Although, yeah, because it's the same. Symbol. Yeah. Because there's no way that they thought that Bringer just missed. Right? You know, cat walk across the computer. Well, cats do that. They just don't care where they are. They take charge. You shouldn't be able to answer your questions.
あなた様を訪問されるとのことでしたので、疑問は彼女に尋ねるのがよろしいでしょう。もっとも、いささかエキセントリックな方でございますから、かえってご迷惑をおかけする可能性。
Can I file a complaint?
もしそうなったらクレームはライカンさん宛てでいいのかな？
プロ騎士様は人付き合いを心得たお方でございますから、そのようなことにはならないと信じております。
I'm even more worried.
ライカンさん、私もっと心配になってきちゃった。
何はともあれ、今回の件につきまして市長閣下から皆様に心よりの感謝を伝えるよう仰せつかっております。
I'm guessing that's your
様々な理
cats.
由から表に出ることは叶いませんが、皆様に対し市長閣下の権能の及ぶ限り無条件でご支援を提供してくださるとのことでした。こちらに期限はございません。
No limited favor.
無
Ooh.
条件。そいつは俺が市長になりたいと言っても有効なのかね。
本当にその意思があるのならば、次の選挙では彼自身と彼を取り巻く者の票をあなたに
Next election, okay.
も良いとのことでした。その他の票についてはそちらでどうにかしていただく必要があります。また就任後は各種日常の雑務についても責任を持って模範的に処理されたしとのことです。こちらに本日締めの公文書、都市における廃棄物の分別処理
Current assignment, city waste store. Okay.
まずはこちらに目を通されるのが良いかと。
食えない古だぬきだ。
では私も
Um,
そちらの件につきましても市長閣下は言及されました。必要な書類はすべてご用意
necessary documents.
また式に関する諸費用は
Ceremony
市長閣下が
expense, huh?
として負担する旨をことづかっており
Wait, what? Is this a freaking. Wait, there's no way. No way.
すぐに署名し手続きを
Huh?
可能です。
Is this a marriage document?
ただし原則として本件は双方の自発
Can't find one packet lack of consciousness. This is a marriage contract. Well, I guess yeah, this is marriage.
それ以上はどうか言わないでください。私がパエトン様にそのようなこと。
まあない
Probably. Wait, what?
という意味です。少なくとも今日はないのです。
You know what? She actually might have the Yandere tendencies. It's fine, Aya.
そしてプロ騎士様、お二人が望んでおられることに関しても市長閣下は
Wait, why does he still look like he's pissed off?
ですが市長閣下の提供する支援を所望されるタイミングについてはお二人がイーシェン女子と面会された後でも良い。
Hugo and Lycan are still bickering, and Vivian sits to one side, eager and anticipatory. As always, you can smell the aroma of noodles from the neighboring noodle shop, and hear snippets of Elfie's music from the store. Thank goodness. Time goes on, but there's always be friends by her side. After eating, Hugo, Lycan, and Vivian take their leave. But are you feeling alright? Lycan said that you could control ether particles, and it was a gift from our teacher. I keep thinking about it. That Miss Yishuan, we should investigate her. But let's not talk about that for now. You only just started to feel better, you should get some rest. I'll be there with you whatever happens in the future. Head upstairs to rest. Okay. Time to go to bed. Control etheric energy. If this is a gift our teacher left us, then doesn't that prove that her research was focused on mitigating damage hollows have on humanity? I mean, that's probably it. I'm assuming, right? And that's why they made her take the fall for the fall of the old capital, right? Because if they make her fall for the old capital, make her reason that she's like the one that caused the fall of new or the old Eridu, then people would, like, you know, if anyone found her research, they wouldn't, you know, delve into it, right? Perhaps this can serve as evidence that she was innocent, but I don't feel anything yet. It doesn't feel like I have any special powers. Your thoughts are all jumbled together, and your mind feels heavier and heavier. You drift off without noticing it. Okay. Oh. Okay, I guess epilogue completed. Okay. We do not get to talk to Yishuan. Oh, Yurda continues to coexist with sacrifices, and neither daily life nor hidden crisis ever cease. New stories on the distant horizon are surely exciting, but one should also cherish each passing day, present or past. One day they'll become memories worth holding on to. Oh. Oh, wait, hold up. We're not done yet. Talk to Wise. Why the hell does the Wise want to talk to us? Well, someone's calling herself Yishuan is here for you. She's just like one of those masters of the mystic arts from the movies. Do you know her? She saved me in the Hollows. Oh, I do. She saved Vivian and I when we encountered some materials before. Wise, do you remember what the mayor said before? That she'd bring the Void Hunter rank special investigator to help us adjust to our ether aptitude? Yishuan is that investigator. I see, no wonder she had a unique presence. According to her, we have a good feng shui. And 6th Street is geomantically blessed and a good place to live too. Oh, that makes sense. Really? Yeah, she looked so serious. It didn't sound like just empty flattery. You weren't here when she came in earlier. I asked if she wanted to stay and wait, but she said she wanted to take a look around and you could talk once you were free. If you have time, you should find her Belle. Okay. Shouldn't Wise also come along? I feel like Wise should also come along. No? There she is. Ooh, yeah, what the fuck is that bird? Okay. Yeah, because isn't she the one with wings? I'm assuming we get the ability. There's probably bird ability, right? Since we are gonna learn from her. Wait, hold up. Wait. Ooh, I do like the turquoise tinge in her eyes. That is a nice. That's kind of nice. Okay. Jesus Christ, though, she is stacked. Oh god, the whole voice. Okay. She really is like a sage Durandal. Yeah. That is how. This is how.
この子はウーフって言って昔からいる私のご近所さんだよ。何がそんなに特別なの？いや何。この品種で人の性質がわかるやつ。
Intelligent individual with dog. Okay.
思わずグッときたのさ。
Don't underestimate huskies.
ハスキーにだって賢い子はいるもん。ウーフがその証拠だよ。そうだな。とはいえ賢いというのも考えものさ。おかげで彼は日夜ここを預かることになり、
Blessing and a curse.
自由もない。まさに下腹はあざなえる縄のごとしだ。もっとも見た感じでは楽しそうに過ごしているようだが、ちょいと脱線したな。お前さんが戻ってきたことだし、私たちの協力について話すとしよう。
Yishuan gently pets Howl's head, stuffs a few dennies into his money pouch, and then you return to the video store.
はは、本当にいい店だな。昨日通り道もあって、物の配置もいい。商売にはうってつけじゃないか。ここにいるボンプたちも実に活気に満ちてる。お前さんたちの財運はますます上向くだろう。
あなたの風水にも明るいとは思わなかった。その言葉はありがたく受け取っておくよ。ところでイーシェンさん、本当のところ何者なんだい？
前にフォローで別れて以来だから、今回が正式なご挨拶ということになるな。我が名はイーシェン。
Mystic.
修行者の一人だ。
How's a mystic? Well, I'm guessing probably mystic is a special title from where she's from the Yankee Summit. The mystic. I don't know. Not enough of messaging. Mystic?
修行者って映画 に出てくる占ったり風水を見たり、あと祈ったりして災いを払いのけてくれる人、
I guess
リアルで見たのは初めてかも。
yeah, she is. Like each one is like really hot. The only thing I guess I don't like about her is her arms are a bit way too skinny. Like her arms are like look abnormally skinny in comparison to like her full body. And I guess the mystic does. Yeah, I guess if she's a mystic, the description of me calling her like she sounds like a sage does actually work. Huh. Okay.
でも雲岳さんって具体的にはどんなとこ？
A temple.
普通の修行者が集まる
Mr. Gods.
門下生たちは新エリートの各地を巡り、また公式の組織とも協力している。
Yeah, like don't you feel like her arms look a bit too skinny? Is that a bit, I guess, plumpier? I guess is one way to say it, or bigger? It'd be more suiting. I don't know. Her arms just look abnormally skinny.
かくいう私も今、フォロー調査協会に名を連ねていてな。
In the name of the
今回
Mayflowers.
メイフラワーの依頼を受けて、お二人と協力の話し合いに来たというわけさ。
What kind of partnership?
それで協力って具体的には？メイフラワーがよこした資料を見たぞ。お前さんたち前にヘイリオス研究所でインプラントの手術を受けたな。で、最近になって再調整をしたら、体に異常な兆しが現れたと。実はな、その異常な兆しには我ら雲岳山一門が収めて
What, the ability to
いくつか共通点があるのさ。
what? I'm assuming it's the ability to control ether particles?
お前さんたちが嫌じゃなければ、
Yeah.
私はその力をもっと上手に操る方法を教えてやれるぞ。
力を操る。悪くない響きだ。とはいえ、世の中何でもただというわけにはいかないだろう。術法とやらの代わりに、僕たちは何かしら差し出す。
ご明察。メイフラワーの案件で、お前さんたちには私といくつか調査に参加してもらう。
Divination.
毛の兆しから見るに、いろいろと絡み合って、なんだか危険な匂いがする。具体的なところは彼の方で調整中だそうだ。近いうちにお前さんたちのところにも行くだろうから、まあ決めるならその時でもいいさ。
Oh, are we gonna enter the Wuxi arc? There's no way we're gonna enter Wuxi arc, is it? Let's leave it at that. The weather is nice today, perfect for going out. I just happen to need to head to the nearby stores to collect something. If you're free, how about coming with me? We have a long path ahead for us, so it would be good to take an opportunity to learn more about each other's ways and methods. Sure. Sounds good. Then let's go. Yishuan Shifu, where's this store? The Luminous Square is called Buyuan. Oh, I know that store. Oh, I know that store. But hasn't it been closed for ages now? Is that okay? It matters not. Whatever the situation, let's head over first. It's been ages since I last came to Janus Quarter. I'd like to take a look around. Just tell me when you're heading to Luminous Square and we can meet up there. Yishuan nods goodbye and leaves 6th Street. I guess let's go to Luminous Square. My turn first, huh? Oh, she's doing divinations. Okay. No. Man, you don't look like you're gonna strike it rich.
ああ、見た見た。運勢は良さそうだな。
本当に見たんですか？やけに早くないですか？
良さそうだって言ったろ？なんだお前さん。私を信じてないのか？
Okay, but I do like the attitude she has though.
ああ、信じます。信じ。
次は私の番よ。ちょっと割り込みはずるよ。
Okay, what? That voice does not fit this character. What the? Who are these people?
イーシェンさん、ここにいたんだ。この人だかりは何？来たかリン。ここで少し休んでただけなんだが、どいつもこいつも占いってうるさいのさ。 とはいえ心配するな。こんなの簡単な術法でちょちょいのちょいだからな。
Facing the crowd, each one remains calm and composed and
さ
says,
あさあ、占いに手相見。どっちも一回10万ディニーで受けたまわるよ。
just charge and absorb and okay. In an instant, the people standing in line all flee in fear, scattering in all directions.
いなくなったか。よしよし。どうやら術法
Banish wealth and desire.
犯罪
Okay.
のまじないは未だに効果てきめんと見える。
Banish wealth and desire spell.
散財戒めのまじない。それ術法って言えるの？まさかとは思うけど、教えてくれる術法ってそういうやつじゃないよね。私たち一応営業許可書もあるれっきとしたビデオ屋だから、こんなのでお金を巻き上げてたらクレームが来ちゃうよ。
もちろん違うと思う。これは面倒を避けるためのちょっとしたテクだ。雲岳さんの真なる術法は後でゆっくりと見せてやる。まずは例の店を探すぞ。
Okay, and that. Shifu, please wait. Shifu, so many people wanted you to tell their fortune. You must be divine immortal of legend. And then, great. I finally get to meet an immortal in the flesh. Please, I need your help. I'm no immortal, just a normal mystic. However, it appears you're in quite a pickle. And that, it bumped its head when it was produced, and I don't know which parts got damaged, but sometimes it gets all days and it's really slow to respond. And also it can't connect to the internet and can't receive messages, so it isn't caught up in anything that and ends up looking even more silly. And and the bamboo keep mocking it, and it's got a short temper, so it's always fighting out bamboo. So how about going to the repair shop? And then oh, that's why it's not going there. Oh, okay, I guess so. No, it's afraid it can't be repaired and will get scrapped, and so it refuses. Okay, but you're literally not even trying to go get repaired. Nah. But it's like watching those movies with immortals who catch demons, so they want to learn the mystic arts. And then if you try and convince it, it might agree to be repaired. So you wish to use the mystic arts as a cover to convince it to get repairs. It shouldn't be difficult. Belle, do you know any place nearby that does repairs? Let's check it over first. There's no need for that. I can check it over first. If there's no major hardware issues, I can do some debugging and adjustments. Very well. And then really? Great, amazing. You two are amazing. And then no. My friend is not far from here. Please check it out first. Okay. What kind of side quest is this? Badibu. CC. Okay, never mind. And then CC. Look, I bought a divine immortal. Yeah, really? A real immortal? And then yep, really, they're really amazing. I just saw these Shifus say spell and disperse a whole group of people. And then she even said she'll train you in the mystic arts. And really? I've been waiting for this day all so long. Yes, however, in order to walk the path of the mystic, you must have an innate talent for it. Please allow your senior sister on the path of the mysticism to check you over. And then, wow, great. Now I can be like those movie protagonists, learning also mystic arts, gaining divine power overnight, and then taking revenge of the spirit. Okay, this sounds like a shitty wuxia story. But then again, all of this literally, like, that's literally all the beats of a wuxia story, by the way. Like, get bullied, unlock a mystic ability, or gain like some OP item, get powerful overnight, and then just get revenge on the bullies. And then form a harem. That's literally a fucking wuxia story, okay? And then a dongle for a dongle, a widget for a widget, everything they did for me in the past, ICC, will make them pay for 10 volts. Check the bamboo part. Come on, let me check your parts first. And then, okay, please. You carefully check the bamboo CC's parts. Its dongle module is a little bashed up, but the damage is minor, you fix it. Okay. What am I doing? Okay. Great, all repaired. How do you feel? And then what was that? Wow, countless messages and updates are flashing before my eyes. Ooh, Anna, could this be? Is this what they call enlightenment? Oh, wow, amazing. Anna, I've been enlightened. Enlightenment. Congrats, you are now connected to the internet. I don't know, being connected to the internet is enlightenment, but sure. And Anna, thank you. Please be my mentor, my official Shifu. It's a bit early for that. You have natural talents, but you must hone your state of mind. Once you've matured a little more, you may come to seek mentorship. I don't know much about Bangbu affairs, but I can teach you in incantation the spell of calming. When you feel agitated and wish to fight those other Bangbu, you can recite this incantation under your breath. Their brains are made of defective parts. Okay. Thus, you can avoid conflict and disaster. Basically calling them imbeciles. Okay. And then I see their brains are made of defective parts. Then Bangbu contemplates this for a while, its gaze growing brighter. And then that's amazing. As I recite this spell, those bully Bangbus don't seem so irritating anymore. And then thank you for teaching me the spell of calming, Shifu. It really works. You're welcome, though one should not get into fights if possible. If you must, be sure to win the fight. Understand? And then understood. Thank you, Shifu. And then thank you, Shifu. Both Shifu. Thank you both for helping us. Since you're all right now, it's time for us to take our leave. Well, let's head to that store. Accompanying. Wait, can I switch to it? No. Oh. Wasn't this a Jade store? Seems like it's closed. I'm guessing a secret knock. Yishun walks to the door, gently knocks 3 times in rhythm, then slips a note through the door. A moment later, someone coughs and cracks open the door, passing something to Yishuan. There's someone inside?
ここの店主は顔なじみとしか取引しないのさ。普段静かに過ごしたいとかで、客にはめったに戸を開かん。私か？私は古い知り合いだ。今日はただ預けていたものを取りに来ただけさ。
What a strange business.
なんかいろいろ変なコネがありそうだね。
Yes, he's a DPS.
何を取りに来たの
Zhang Liao is a DPS. Private business. No in time. Okay, so we got a secret package. Is that so? I feel like she just doesn't want to bother explaining rather than being mysterious. You have 10 pools. I mean, you wanted brands. I'm not sure why you're also want Zhang Liao now. Although I guess Zhang Liao is good. Alright. Yeah, but I mean, you're gonna have to choose between Brown and Zhang Liao, right? So I guess. I think they're both up at the same time in the banners, or actually, I'm not sure. Are they? Cyborg is first. Oh, yep, no, you're alright. Jian, yeah. Zhang Liao, Phoebe, I would like, yeah, that first. You are indeed right. There are plenty of time in the future we would stand to meet again. Oh no, Jian. Wait, you wanted Jian? Oh, I guess. Like, I would say like Jian does have a very nice design. Well, you're back. Did everything go well? Yeah, it went well. It went well. It's just that Yishuan Shifu deals with things in a rather unique way. Maybe that's how a mystic does things. I see. Bao, do you think what Yishuan Shifu claimed is real? Learning mystic arts and whatnot? It sounds like it came straight out of a movie. Are we going to be like those movie protagonists who use talismans and defeat ethereals and magic arrays to suppress hollows. You know what? That would be a really nice moveset, like range with talismans setting up traps to suppress. That's like, it's a nice aesthetic using talismans. It's like a really, really nice aesthetic. Although I doubt it. I doubt that's what they're gonna learn. Movies are made up. Yeah, but okay. Except for Motefi and Yanwu. I mean, isn't the furry guy also ugly? What's his name again? I can't remember what his name is. It definitely won't be as exaggerated as the movie, but I don't think Yishuan Shifu is lying. She really did display mystical powers back in the Hollow. I see, well, I trust your judgment. Plus, the mayor must have his reasons for choosing her to teach us. Yishuan Shifu said the mayor would have us help her on some investigation. I wonder what it is. The Garmin knockoff, yeah, that guy. Either way, we'll find out soon. There's no rush. Belle, you've been really busy lately. You should take this time to have a rest and come back and take a break. And I guess that's it. Okay, yep, that's it for the story. Okay. So that's the story done for the epilogue complete. Okay. How do I feel about the story now? Now that we've completed it. I have mixed feelings? Hold up, what can I check it again? Is it an M? No, it's not. C? Nope. T? Nope. Nope. E? Johnny. Yeah, here it is. What do you think about the story now that we've completed it? I would say that 1.6 was technically better than 1.7. I don't know, this whole section with, like, this section was... I don't know, it would have been better if, like, during the whole story of, you say, with Hugo, like, there was more inclination of where Hugo was, like, you know, showing that he was, you know, struggling with his past, but there was never, like, any inkling of that, was there? Right? And that's, like, completely missed it. That's why this section felt a bit weird. And I don't know. I don't know what to feel about this, like the whole Vivian surviving. I mean, because like the whole time, like there was like death flags for Vivian, right? But I never felt like they would kill Vivian off, right? Because they literally just introduced her. It'll be a bit weird, and the death wouldn't really. I don't know. And unless you really got attached to Vivian that quickly, I wouldn't. I feel like it would have been a really shitty death. Also, like, what happened to Dina was also very, I don't know, it was like, very whatever. I don't know. I don't feel like 1.7 story was that great. It was fine at best, if anything. Like, there were cool moments. Like, the issue 1 moment was, like, really cool, right? Yeah. But I mean, I guess the main interesting thing was about what the issue 1 introduction and what being I guess leading on to the 2.0 story. But yeah, I don't know. I feel like as an ending, it's, I don't know. It was okay. It was okay at best. Rude. What do you mean rude? Wait, what's rude? Because I feel like 1.7 made the epilogue worse. Like some aspects of 1.7. Never mind, bitch. Okay. Yeah, I don't know, because like they were setting up for Vivian to, like, you know, die, but like it never felt like Vivian would actually ever felt like threatened or anything, right? And I guess it did kind of. I mean, I feel like it would have been better if it would have felt less as pulley if we were told before of how someone becomes an ethereal, right? Of how it's the effect of these the ether particles in the surrounding, of how the high concentration of ether particles in the environment is like what causes the transformation into an ethereal, right? I feel like if that was explained earlier, like even though it was like, let's say, explained all the way back, let's say here or something like that, it would have been better, right? Because here they made it so that even though Yishuan didn't mention that those ether particles are oddly calming, right? Like if they told us that, then you could have been like, oh, okay, like maybe that's like a hint for someone later on. But then I don't know, telling us that after the fall, like the mechanism of how someone becomes ethereal, yeah, I don't know, it felt like an ass pull. Like it would have felt less of an ass pull if like we knew that beforehand. Maybe we do, maybe we did, and it's said like in some, let's say, like, a lore piece or like in a random piece of item description. But I don't know, like that, I don't know. That's like what makes this like section feels like a bit ass. And the fact that we don't really get to see the ending of Heartland, right? I mean, I guess we kind of do, right? When the tops basically isolate Heartland and the Ravenlock family by saying that they like had nothing to do with whatever the Ravenlock were doing. I don't know. Like because this was obvious that Hugo wasn't dead, right? Because even because I even said it right when this happened, because I remember saying it that it felt like Lycan was acting out of his character, like out of character when he was doing this, when this happened. And then I guess it makes sense, right? Where when it came back to this, right? And then learning that it was a phrase and the code worked. But yeah, I guess we shall see. We shall see what season 2 is like. But yeah. No. It's not bad, but I mean, it is kind of bad, but it's not like, it's not bad until it was like, let's say, War 1.0 bad story wise. It was just annoying the aspects that they did instead of like leading up to it, but hinting it here and there. But whatever. I guess I guess it's fine, right? It was just, I mean the fact that it's an epilogue is what's annoying, right? But I guess the main important thing is the death that Vivian saw, because we had wings in that thing, right? Or supposedly Phaethon had wings in that thing, but we'll see. Because I think the ending that Vivian saw was not against Dina, right? It was something that happens in the 2.0 story. Whoa, 1.0 was terrible. What do you mean? Like the 1.0 story of WoW was bad. Like it's all literally like the whole WoW 1.0 story literally just centers around literally just glazing the main character, and nothing really else happens. I mean, I guess there's some exposition, but not really. Right? I know that none of the characters really stick too well because I don't know, because WoW is meant to be in a world that's meant what, post-apocalyptic. So, but none of, I guess apart from a few characters, like none of them really feel like that setting. And the most annoying thing about WoW 1.0 is that a lot of people glaze 1.0 because the ending when Rover gets the Havoc Rover, but that's just pretty colors, if anything. That doesn't absolve, because yeah, sure, it's a cool scene, but just the scene alone, right? But when you encapsulate the whole of the War 1.0. It's like, no. I feel like they just made a cool scene to make you forget about what happens in the previous 4 hours. I mean, sure, Scar was entertaining, but it's not like Scar was that pivotal, right? I feel like Scar as a character, sure, he's entertaining. As a villain, yeah, it's like whatever. How did we get Havoc Rover? What was it? Awakening Abby. Well, technically, we got it from the Trinodian, right? When Gian when we went into the giant Discord thing. I don't even remember how we even got it. It was like we were fighting Crownless. It was like meant to be a really hype moment, but it's like, that's fine. Because also, I guess it was technically we just awakened it, right? Because the rover was technically is someone who lost their memories, but we know that the rover was like a very important figure. So I guess technically we just awakened the power that we already had, which is one thing I don't like about the rover, because they literally can just make it an ass pool every time, since they could have just said, oh, the rover already had this power because he had it in the past, or they had it in the past. Right, so that's one thing I really don't like about the rover. But whatever, we'll see how things go. Because I feel like Wuwa's story is good as long as it's not about the rover. Because essentially what Wuwa seems to be doing is that it's just kind of like a rover glaze story and nothing else. That is all about just, you know, glazing the main character and every character liking the main character. And, you know, basically just falling for the main character, which is, I don't know. But we shall see. We shall see. I mean, Renacita was at least much considerably better than 1.0. But yeah, we shall see. I mean, we don't even fucking get a story update tomorrow, which is also the another annoying thing about freaking 2.3. But whatever, we'll see. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Was that the point for this continuation? I mean, I guess the whole main point of the epilogue was the connection of the mayor, the Mayflowers, a bit more information about the tops, and I guess the issue on introduction. So I guess they had to do that somehow. I guess that was like the main reason for the epilogue. How do I write a cover letter? Well, your cover letter has to be about what about the job that you're applying to is it that you're applying to? What skills do you have? Like, what do you think would benefit in the job? Like, it has to be about what you're applying to. Like, how is it that what you have, you know, works with the skills, and what do you think you would benefit from, do you think? And how do you think you develop, and why do you think you're the good choice for it? But yeah. Okay. And you also have to try and, like, you know, make yourself look appealing for it. Like, you're basically selling yourself, if anything. Okay, but chat, that's probably gonna be it then for today. I mean, we finished the story, which is what I wanted. Was it the ending that I mean, like I said, it's fine. I wouldn't say it's good, it's just fine. But yeah, tomorrow we'll look at the Wuwa 2.3. See how Zani feels. Maybe if she feels good to play, we pull. If she doesn't, we pull for Cartathea if she's next. But yeah, that'll be it for today, chat. I hope you guys enjoyed yourselves. I hope you guys have a good rest of your day. And I shall see you guys next time. Bye bye, chat. Do take care.